Приветствую на канале. Продолжаем прохождение Hogwarts Legacy. В прошлой части выполнили задание секретной секции библиотеки. Увидели, что уже были такие ученики, как мы, которых принимали сразу на последний курс, которые видели магию. Ну и судя по тому, что мы увидели, кажется, что там девочка, которую взяли, очень-то она уж была недобрая. Мне так кажется. Но я думаю, что дальше нам расскажут об этом. Также выиграли чемпионат по скрещиванию палочек, так называемому. Давайте продолжать. Посмотрим, что нас ждет дальше. Там кучу заданий дали. Выполним, думаю, парочку второстепенных и что-нибудь из основного. Так, это у нас основные. Я видел кучу задач. Ну, давайте задачу профессора Гекат 2. Я думаю, что-нибудь интересное будет. Так, урок использовать для уклонения. Забавно. Надо еще где-то найти врагов. Я думаю, оно выполнится автоматом. Ну-ка, что у нас тут? Ну-ка, давай.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Рынки.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there.
Профессор
It's
Чеснок.
supposedly so overrun now
Травология.
that no one
Забавно.
dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Так, ну погнали.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Да, мне тоже интересно. Ну, может быть, хотя бы удастся задание выполнить.
Great golden gobstones, what are you wearing?
Выполним задание, будем уворачиваться. Авось повезет. Забияка. Такс. Блин, стрёмно, что здесь очень много надо бегать. Я, кстати, в травологии еще не был. Хотя мне туда, кажется, надо было сгонять. Пойди сюда. Это какие-то ульи.
Revelio.
Волшебные насекомые, производящие патоку. Забавно. А мне здесь, похоже, надо было с кем-то встретиться, да? Ну ладно, позже.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Спасибо за наводку.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
Ну так, мрачновато, я бы сказал.
Devil's snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой, я понял. Я понял, что надо, я понял.
Lumos.
Почти зафигачили. Так, а я типа должен, да, все делать очень быстро. Интересно.
Reparo. Lumos. Accio. Lumos.
Ну, я думаю,
Seems the devil's
сойдет.
snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Давай плыви, Гарри. Точнее, какой Гарри? Гарри Поттер, блин. Ай. Да с этим Гарри Поттером.
Revelio. Lumos.
Чисто одно ж мать
I
её.
imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
По-любому просто так эту штуку не взять. О, монеты это хорошо. Даже быстрый выход есть. Так, и чё ожидать-то? По-любому меня сожрет. Нет, нам сюда не надо, спасибо. Капец тут отвратительно. Куда ж ты меня ведешь-то?
Lumos. Accio.
Так, а Люмос-то, наверное, надо заменить на Левиоса. Очень интересно, когда откроются дополнительные эти слоты с заклинаниями. Так постоянно переставлять неудобно. Ну
Have you
чё,
found
чувак?
anything to
Держи, держи.
prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Так, что-то какие-то побочки завершили. Так, нам надо, значит, по заданиям топать. Ну чё, наверное, тогда занятия по травологии и возьмем. Раз уж мы тут с травами, муравами связались. Блин, сундук меня этот. Где он?
Revelio.
Как туда попасть? А-а-а. Так, ну с этой штукой уже разбирались. Алгоритм понятен. Так, это у нас 0, 1, 2 и 11. Это 13. Нам надо 8. 3, 4, 5, 6. Так, сбился. Раз, два, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Нам нужен паук. Есть. Здесь у нас 17 и 2 символа, да? С нуля, значит. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 и 9. 14. Нам надо 3. Раз, два, 3. Нам нужен дракон. Не понял. А где второй?
Revelio.
Где второй? Вот вопросик. Такс. Ну все, сейчас должно быть все четенько. Турбан с рисунком. Издеваетесь, что ли? На кой мне тюрбан?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented
Это у
blue
нас что
powder.
такое? Бадьян. Наверное, пригодится.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Вау, прям как мило.
We
Прям
do
таки
look forward
роза.
to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
А, это те самые корни, которые
Let's see
ужасно
if we
орут.
can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Вот они уродские.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil!
Бедные корни
The
мандрагоры
soil
стрессуют,
should
походу.
envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Ну что нам интересное
Yes,
расскажешь?
Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my
Какая-то она
staff
молодая.
arrangement. Niffler's
Для
fancy or
преподавателя.
roses?
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Так, и что нам это дает? Выберите доступные семена, чтобы посадить их. Листья этого лекарственного растения применяются при приготовлении рябинового отвара. Ну, допустим, ладно. Навозный компостер. Интересно.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Что за нафиг? Вечно
Hello.
жующая
Saw you on your
капуста.
way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Да это как вид оружия, я так погляжу. Серьезно? Еще и капусту кидать?
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in the garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils.
Мне
in
кажется, она сейчас на
tatters.
него нападет.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Стань. Не, ну на халяву, я думаю, надо все собрать. Потом как заварганю зелье. Да как ты спустился? Целый лабиринт. Я здесь не ходил, кажется. Так, что-то идет не так. А, все понятно.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Что случилось? Что пропустили?
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my
Так,
damned hair.
Did you know that you can...
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as
новое задание.
are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Кстати говоря, может тут что покруче появилось? Ну нет. Вот это самая такая ничего. Какие-то стрёмные вещи, как всегда, блин, нормальными показателями. Пипец. Ну, уродство конкретное. Ладно, буду гонять в тюрбане. Так, что тут у нас? Ну давайте, зельеварение. А что тут еще посадить-то можно? Нифига. Только одно растение можно садить. Ну, либо это временно. Стрёмно. Фига тут людно. У всех перемена, что ли?
Revelio.
Maybe Aura's or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look...
I saw an aura bag. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Так, ну до места я добрался, конечно. Куда это ведет? Ну, например, к сундуку, да? Когда уже будет заклинание замки открывать?
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Не, ну это прикольно, что можно варить зелье
Use a
самому.
strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Случайно чихнув, стать причиной катастрофы. Но мне кажется, у нас там литров 5. Получается. Это прям с хорошим запасом.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Ну да, все так.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Ой, наверное, будет потом наказание.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
По-любому шляпу какую-то варят.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always.
Какие-то свитки, да? Горбин и Беркес.
Revelio.
Ну, не очень тут много всего интересного.
Should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the flopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Так, зелье. Так, рецепт. Чуть типа автоматом все варится. Ну так не очень интересно. Но зато довольно быстро. 30 секунд там или 25. В принципе, огонь. Интересно, тут на зельях можно поднять бабла или нет?
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Спасибо, чувак, подставил.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Ну ладно, будем честны.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Мракоборцы. Так. Короче, что с котлом? Наш котел стоит. Опа, шкатулочка. Одна монета. Что за става? Что еще можно заварганить? Нифигашеньки нет. Ладно.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Так. На почте у нас что, пусто? Но это все было, да? Да, это все было. Так, тут походу что-то интересное. Это нам куды? Да. Деревушка-то закрыта. Походу придется топать.
Not appropriate attire?
Я чувствую, по пути много всего интересного будет.
Hogwarts hasn't been the same since Black.
Что за странная скульптура? Так, значит, надо сваливать с Хогвартса, да?
Revelio.
Конечно же, блин, сразу замки повешали. Так, лунный камень вообще, по-моему, уже был. До кучи, думаю, сойдет.
Revelio.
Склоняться от маршрута не будем, а то я чувствую, я не дойду. Не, ну тут бы хоть метлу какую-то, что ли, бы дали. Быстрее путь срезать. Ну, его, кстати, можно было срезать, понятно. Замечательный навигатор. Ну-ка.
Revelio.
Инструменты смотрителя, понятно. Шляпа с паутиной. Ощущение, что здесь должен был Хагрид жить.
I should investigate.
Ну, конечно же. Конечно же. Тут подземелье. Отлично.
Levioso! Accio!
Ну, нормально же пододвинул. Давай, открывайся.
Incendio! Revelio!
Всякие потайные штучки. Все. А чё так мало? Господи. Явки. Да что так все подтупливает-то, а?
Levioso!
Бараш, как дела?
Accio!
А ну иди сюда.
Incendio!
Не, ну это будет жестоко, конечно. Курица как шпаренная. Дымком стартанул. Курицы такие вышагивающие прям.
Incendio!
Давай. Помчала с ускорением.
Levioso!
Так, ну как вот не заскочить? Интересные места. Ну, конечно, можно.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Ну, наверное, да, только я...
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an
Это за херня
astrolabe?
такая?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Блин, да я не уверен, что получится. Как плавать-то вообще? Давай, давай, в размашечку. Это ж еще надо дыхание задержать.
This must be where the Pinch-Smedley family astrolabe is.
Неплохо. Интересно, конечно. Я думал, тут сделают, что прям нырять можно будет. Так, я думаю, наверное, путь здесь резанем. Посмотрим, что там в палатке. Серьезно? Лягушек пускать?
Revelio. Incendio.
Нет, это так не прокатывает, да? Ну ладно. Так, там еще задание.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep
Звучало
diving.
как наводка,
You certainly
конечно.
have a knack for
Типа
finding treasure.
ныряй почаще.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Revelio.
Так, я думаю, на этом закончим. В следующей части уже продолжим болтать с Натти над Сай. И заодно обшарим эту деревушку. Тут как минимум есть еще одно побочное задание. Может, даже с кем-нибудь поторгуем. Спасибо за просмотр, подписывайтесь на канал. Всем пока-пока.